Okay, here's Austin back with another installment of What Can I Screw Up Today? What I'm going to be doing here is chopping up this rear iron for a rotary motor. So if you look over here, this thing is screwed up. This is out of a 12A motor that I just had sitting around for a long time. I actually chucked it in a scrap pile behind my parents' house for quite a while. And that is where it has sat until I just decided to pull it out. So I'm doing a project for school that I'm trying to model a new oil filter pedestal remote mount thing. So basically what I'm saying is that I need to get this on a CMM and measure it up, and I want to make it so that this hole is actually incorporated as well, so you can bolt it here, here, and here. And this thing has been outside for a very, very long time now. So what I'm going to try to do is cut up in here, probably right about here, cut down, and then across, because I want to be able to measure this kind of stuff. Oh boy. Whoever this was had a lot of sealant in there, obviously, and a little gross. So I just thought it'd be kind of funny to see how well I could try to cut this thing without a torch. So I'm going to try to do it with some like cutoff wheels and maybe a Sawzall. I don't know how well a Sawzall is going to do against cast iron, but feel free to be entertained. Let's give it a shot. Alright, I did it. So here you can see the carnage that happened. All technically with one angle grinder disc. Here's the separated part. So, hot. Got what I wanted. Oil filter pedestal flat. The bolt, extra bolt that I want to get to with my part. Here is where a dowel pin goes in the front. This would be the front side of the rear iron. Looking rotor would be right here. And your oil goes from the cooler up out of this one into the filter, gets filtered back down. This one returns it into the dowel pin here. And it also goes hot, it's still hot. So now we're looking at this front side again. Goes out this dowel pin towards the front of the motor in order to feed the oil metering pump, the front main bearing, and the gear for the distributor in a 12A. And then this is where it comes down, and it actually goes to the rear main bearing right here. So you can see this little passage goes in here, feeds out of the rear main bearing and to the E-shaft in order to lubricate the rotor bearings. And so you can kind of see that chopped away right here, kind of cool. If I can get it to focus on that spot. Wow, this is not cooperating, but there we go. You can kind of see that passage. And then this on the left side, right here, goes down, and you can actually see where I chopped into it right there. That's the fitting for the oil pressure sensor, the threads there. It goes into that, and then you're on a 12A or early 13Bs that aren't REWs. The oil cooler return comes in here, pressurized, comes up through that hole. Oil pressure sensors right there, comes up into that filter block, and then goes down into the rear main, and then out this dowel pin to the front. So kind of cool. I should be able to clean this up quite a bit and get what I need and the measurements I need for my project. You can kind of see some light through there a little bit. At least I could. There you can. So yeah, that's what it's like to chop up a cast iron rotary rear iron. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Austin with Dream Men Rotary. Keep on rotating, fellas. Let's take a sweeping look. Ooh, RX-7 doesn't work. Ooh, RX-8 that blew an oil cooler. I'll tell you about that later.